Join our family of creators. Your support means the world to us. Subscribe now to the Content Creator channel. Your support keeps us motivated and helps us bring you fresh, exciting content every week. Hit that subscribe button and be part of our journey. In June 2025, the world watched as Iran and Israel teetered on the edge of all-out war. Missiles streaked across the sky, fighter jets roared, and each side answered every strike with another, threatening to pull in global superpowers. The crisis erupted after Israeli airstrikes targeted Iran's nuclear facilities, prompting Iran to launch its own missile and drone attacks. The United States, led by President Trump, was drawn in after intelligence revealed Iran's nuclear program was advancing faster than expected, leading to direct U.S. strikes on Iranian sites. As the world braced for disaster, an unexpected diplomatic effort emerged, offering a glimmer of hope amid chaos. The powder keg had been building for years, tensions simmering just beneath the surface. Finally, the inevitable occurred. The 12-day war began, a conflict that would reshape the geopolitical landscape. It ignited on June 13, 2025, a date that would forever be etched in the annals of history as the start of a new, dangerous chapter. The opening salvo was Israel's deep strikes on Iran's nuclear sites, a preemptive move designed to cripple Iran's nuclear ambitions. These strikes weren't limited to infrastructure, they also targeted key military leaders, aiming to decapitate the Iranian command structure. Behind the scenes, the U.S. provided crucial intelligence and a steady stream of munitions to support Israel's efforts. This support was carefully calibrated, signaling strong backing without direct military involvement, at least initially. The administration walked a tightrope, balancing support for a key ally with the desire to avoid a wider conflict. As Israel's relentless campaign continued, Iran, backed into a corner, vehemently vowed revenge, promising a swift and decisive response. And Trump, initially cautious about escalating the conflict, shifted to reluctant support for Israel, swayed by new intelligence. This change of heart came after learning that Iran was significantly closer to developing a nuclear weapon than previously believed, a game-changing revelation. The stakes had been raised. On June 22, with the situation spiraling out of control, the U.S. officially entered the fight. American forces joined the fray, bombing Iranian nuclear sites with precision-guided munitions. This direct intervention escalated the crisis dramatically, transforming it into a full-blown U.S.-Iran standoff, a confrontation decades in the making. In response, Iran retaliated swiftly, launching a barrage of missiles and deploying swarms of drones to attack U.S. military bases across the region. Fortunately, advanced U.S. air defense systems intercepted the majority of the incoming threats, preventing significant casualties and widespread damage. This near miss created a brief, fragile window of opportunity for de-escalation, a chance to pull back from the brink. In the aftermath, both sides carefully framed their actions as calibrated retaliation, a calculated message intended to project strength while simultaneously limiting further escalation. This delicate dance of military posturing and diplomatic restraint signaled a shared, albeit uneasy desire to avoid a catastrophic all-out war. This precarious brinkmanship, this careful balancing act, unexpectedly opened the door for urgent diplomacy, a desperate attempt to find a peaceful resolution before it was too late. As tensions peaked, Trump seized the diplomatic initiative, calling Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu to urge a ceasefire. Back-channel talks with Qatar as a key intermediary connected the U.S. and Iran. Trump's team, Vice President Vance, Secretary Rubio, and Envoy Witkoff, coordinated a phased truce, allowing both sides to save face. Trump publicly credited Qatar, boosting the deal's regional legitimacy. On June 24, Trump announced the ceasefire, ending the 12-day war and calming global markets. The agreement halted all cross-border attacks, creating space for future negotiations. Trump's unconventional, direct approach cut through bureaucracy and pulled the region back from the brink. The ceasefire took effect June 24, but within hours both sides accused each other of violations, radar jamming, intercepted missiles, and more. Trump responded with a blunt public rebuke on TV and social media, scolding both Iran and Israel and demanding they respect the truce. His direct language, though controversial, left no room for misinterpretation and raised the political cost of further violations. Trump's public pressure kept both sides in line during the fragile first hours of peace. He acted as both mediator and enforcer, using his platform to solidify the truce. The ceasefire held, not from trust, but from immense outside pressure. The world watched, aware that the peace was still precarious. The ceasefire sparked mixed reactions worldwide. In Iran, leaders claimed victory and dismissed U.S. claims of crippling their nuclear program, taunting Trump with leaked intelligence. In the U.S., Republicans praised Trump's assertiveness, while Democrats warned the strikes only delayed Iran's nuclear ambitions, and criticized Trump's use of military force without congressional approval. The International Atomic Energy Agency confirmed damage to Iran's nuclear sites but said it wasn't permanent. European leaders welcomed the pause but doubted the truce's durability, preferring a comprehensive agreement over a temporary halt. Gulf Arab states were relieved but insisted that real stability required progress on Gaza and the Palestinian issue. The ceasefire paused the fighting, but deep regional tensions remained unresolved. With the immediate crisis paused, a collective sigh of relief could be felt across the globe. But this moment of respite is not an end in itself. Attention has now turned, quite urgently, to what comes next. The path forward is fraught with challenges, requiring careful navigation and a commitment to long-term solutions. The ceasefire, while welcome, is only a temporary reprieve, a fragile band-aid on a deep wound. It provides a window of opportunity, but time is of the essence. Real and lasting peace depends on tough diplomacy, on difficult conversations, and on a willingness from all parties to compromise. It requires addressing the root causes of the conflict, not just the symptoms. Restarting nuclear talks with Iran is undeniably urgent. The stakes are incredibly high, and the potential consequences of failure are dire. The U.S. has signaled it is open to sanctions relief, but this is contingent upon verifiable progress and good faith negotiations. This relief is conditional, of course, on strict compliance with international agreements and thorough IAEA inspections to ensure transparency and accountability. Regional alliances are shifting in complex and unpredictable ways, creating both opportunities and challenges for peacemaking efforts. Gulf states are now increasingly vocal in their demands for progress on the situation in Gaza, reflecting a growing regional consensus. They are also emphasizing the importance of addressing the long-standing Palestinian issue, recognizing it as a key factor in regional stability. These states are making it clear that deeper ties with Israel are contingent upon meaningful progress on these fronts. Building lasting security in the region will require addressing the concerns of all major players, fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding. This means taking a comprehensive approach that goes beyond just Iran's nuclear ambitions, tackling the broader issues that fuel instability. In the U.S., the debate over presidential war powers is intensifying, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. With Democratic lawmakers pushing to limit executive authority, the administration's ability to act decisively may be constrained. The coming months will be a critical period, testing whether this fragile peace can truly take root and flourish. We must determine whether this is a genuine turning point or simply a temporary pause before the next inevitable crisis erupts. The world is watching with bated breath, fully aware of the profound implications of what happens next. Everyone is hoping, perhaps against the odds, for a genuine diplomatic breakthrough that can pave the way for a more peaceful and stable future. The June 2025 ceasefire, a moment etched in the annals of a region yearning for respite. It stands as a pivotal moment, a testament to the enduring power of dialogue amidst the cacophony of conflict. This fragile agreement offered a glimmer of hope. It showed that even on the brink of war, when the drums of hostility beat loudest, diplomacy can prevail, offering a path away from the abyss. Trump's administration employed a calculated mix of military leverage, demonstrating strength, and direct diplomacy, engaging directly with regional players. This strategy pulled the region back from the precipice, averting what could have been a catastrophic escalation. But the calm is uneasy, a superficial tranquility masking deep-seated tensions. Iran's nuclear ambitions, a persistent source of regional anxiety, and the deep animosity with Israel, a historical rivalry fueled by ideological differences, remain unresolved, and the risk of renewed conflict is high, a constant threat looming over the fragile peace. The truce is a temporary fix, a band-aid on a deep wound, not a lasting solution. It bought time, a precious window of opportunity for a broader peace effort, a chance to address the root causes of the conflict. Gulf states now link normalization with Israel, a significant shift in regional dynamics, to progress on the Palestinian issue, a long-neglected aspect of the broader conflict, adding complexity to regional diplomacy, requiring careful navigation of competing interests. True stability will require addressing long-standing grievances, historical injustices, and deep-rooted tensions, not just nuclear concerns but also economic disparities, political marginalization, and social inequalities. The world waits with bated breath to see if this fragile moment, this delicate balance, can become a foundation for lasting peace in the Middle East, a region that has known far too much conflict.